guys, it is Robin here, and today I am bringing you a nice video about autumn looks, as it is now pumpkin spice latte season. Oh yeah. And that tastes like hocus pocus in a cup. I am so ready for autumn. So today I'm going to give you 3 really cute autumn looks, or fall if you call it fall. I think we call it autumn in the UK, but in the US you guys definitely call it fall. This is just one of my 3 looks, so stay tuned and I'm going to show you how to do all 3 of them. So we're going to jump in with look number 1. First look, we're going to do a half up bunchy style. So I'm going to take my hair extensions. I wear 220 grams in dark brown shade. So here they are here. I'm going to go ahead and pre-curl them off camera because I don't want them all facing the same way when they're in my hair. I want it to be nice and messy and rumpled up. So I know what the weather is like in fall most places. You're just going to waste your time if you make it too perfect. So let me go curl these, I'll be right back. And ta-da, there we are, nice and curled. I didn't really care about the direction that they were going in because like I said, we want it messy, we want it all over the place. So now I'm going to do the same with my own hair, just random curls, some going in, some going out. You decide, this is your time to shine. I'm just going to curl my own hair now. I'm going to section it into 2 pieces just because I find that easier. I've got quite short layers at the top, so it's easy to get them out the way while I do the bottom half. There we go. Nice. And I'm going to be taking the medium barrel here, but you can use any size barrel that you want. So I'm just going to pop a curl in here. Don't even really need to leave the end section. I want it to be nice and straggly. So my first curl was going in the way, so now I'm going to do this one out the way. So that is this side done. Now I'm going to move on to the other one. Here we go. I think this one is going... I can never seem to get the curls right. Oh, that looks beautiful. So that's what we're going for. We just want some messy, tousled kind of curls here. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my top section. So that there is it all finished now. So we've now got curled hair and we've got curled extensions, and all we gotta do is put them together. Let's do it. Well, I'm gonna do 3, 4, 4, 3. That's it. I'm not gonna do any of my side clips because we're gonna be doing little bunches on the top and I don't want any clips to show, so let me just go ahead and do that just now. Oh, that's good. So I just add in the clips just for some extra length and volume. You can obviously just do this with your own hair, but these really take the look to the next level. There we go, and just pop it in. Like so. And if you guys do need a full tutorial on how to put the extensions in, we can leave a little link below so you can follow that through. So that's my extensions now in. I'm going to give them a little brush through with my honeycomb now, just because we do want it messy, but we don't want it drag through the fall leaves kind of messy. So let's just make it a little bit neater, and then we can start on our bunchies. There we go. But I didn't even put all my extensions in and it's already looking so long and full. Just the way I like it. Okay, that looks perfect. Let's get a start on the bunchies. So now I'm going to start off and do the little bunchies. I'm going to use these little tiny little bubbles here. I was initially going to use the clear elastics, but they kept breaking and I was getting slightly frustrated, so we moved on to something a little bit more sturdy. So for the bunchies, all we've got to do is make sure we've got a nice middle parting. Mine's is, it's fine, it's not really neat, but it doesn't need to be. And then just take the front section of your hair here, brush it back. I think that there is a nice amount. I want most of the volume to be at the bottom of my head like that. So grab this and then get one of your teeny bobbles and try. And then just give it a little tighten to make it sit on top like that. Here we go. And then the same on the other side. So if you're wanting to make your bunchies a little bit higher, what I sometimes do is get 2 bobbles and put them on top of each other. I'll show you guys that. Because right now, they can sometimes look a little bit flat. Get a second bobble and put it on top, then that just makes the height a little bit higher. Like so. So you see the difference? This one is a little bit higher and this one can... So yeah, give them a little tighten up and then that is you. If you're using colourful baubles, you can leave it there. You can leave it here with just the nude ones. But I always like to get some hair and wrap them around. So I take a tiny little bit of hair from the ponytail, literally this size, you do not need any more than that, and just wrap it around to disguise the bobbles. Yep, so then just secure that in place with a bobby pin. There we go. Repeat. So once that is pinned in, that is you. There we go. Look number 1. You guys can pull on these a little bit harder to make them higher. I kind of like having this little gap here. I think it looks really cute. But if you want them lower, you can do that too. And all we gotta do is finish off with some hairspray. As always, I like to apply generously. And that's you. So that there is look number 1. I absolutely love this one because it keeps some of the hair off the face, but still leaves it down and beautiful. It's also effortless because we didn't need to focus too much on the curls, but it still looks super cute. Look number 2. So this one is going to be the easiest one of the day, and all we need is some regular curvy grips and some bougie curvy grips, and that'll be you. First things first, my hair is already in its nice little messy wave, so we can leave that be. All we're going to do now is separate it into a nice, neat middle parting. I'm just going to use my finger there. That's fine. Try not to brush your hair out like I'm doing right now. There we go. So we're going to just be pinning these bits back underneath. So this here is my inspo picture. There we go. And yeah, it's so easy. So grab the front parts, give them a nice brush. I'm just going to hold this half of my hair behind right now because I'm going to pin these underneath. So just grab it, put it behind. Take a regular curvy grip and pin underneath, like so. Then just to get the front part looking nice and slick, I'm going to take my trusty hairspray here and give it a nice spray into the head and flatten it down with my hand like that. Make sure there's no gaps either. Okay. And then just the same on the other side. I told you this was easy. Okay, now all I need to do is the finishing touches, so I'm just going to bring the rest of my hair forward and then make sure my curls are looking nice. Giving them a little brush through with my honeycomb. So now for my favourite part, I'm going to be putting in some bougie little curvy grips here. I have got some lovely autumn coloured crystal curvy grips. That is really hard to say. So I've got them in different sizes. I have a big one here and I've got a small one. I'm going to put a big and a small, but you can do whatever you want here. You can really play around with it. You can put like 17 on one side if you wanted to, but I'm taking it pretty easy today. So grabbing my big one, sticking it right here in the front, like so. And then I'm going to do the other side with the big one. Try to keep it symmetrical. There we go. You could leave it like that. No, let's add more. And then my smaller ones, I'm going to just put them like an inch below. Like that. And then the other side. And then we just make sure they're even. But you know what? It is amazing what little clips can do. That has changed the whole look completely. Life changer. So there we go, and now I'm just going to give it a little bit of a tease just to make the back bit a little bit more wild and front bit's nice and sleek. So just going in with my brush, giving it a little bit more volume, not too much, like so. And then when the hair is bigger on the bottom, it makes the contrast a lot better for the front here being straight and then the bottom being. So that is look number 2. As I did tell you from the start, it is super easy. You can do anything you want with it. You can wear it any day of the week, dress it up, dress it down, 2 clips, 1 clip, 5 clips, any amount of clips. But yeah, this is probably my new go-to look. Love it. And also it is keeping my hair away from my face again, which is perfect for me in the fall. number 3, which is going to be a ponytail, but I'm going to give it a little bit of attitude. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate it into 3 sections. We're going to do 2 at the front and then 1 at the back, and then swap them over and then pin it all into place. I'm going to walk you through how it's done though, and I promise you it is easier than what I just described, so don't worry. So let's take our front sections. I'm just going to grab probably about this amount from each side and pull them forward, maybe a little bit more actually. Now with the rest of your hair, we're going to tie it into a mid ponytail at the back. I'm just going to take my brush and brush it all into place. Make sure there's no little bumps or anything. Although if there is, it's fine because it's going to be quite a truthful look anyway. There we go. And keep in mind, I still do have my extensions in from my other looks, so that's giving it some nice volume there at the base too, which is needed for this look. There's one. There we go. So once the bubble's in, just make sure it's at the correct height, and when it is, we're going to take another bubble and double bubble it. Same theory as before, just it makes it come out your head a little bit more, so it's nicer. And it's also less likely to fall out this way. Here we go. So now I'm going to take the front bits and roll them back and pin them into place. So let's take the first bit on the left hand side, give it a little roll out the way, just the one, and then we're going to pull it all the way back over the top of the bobble and pin it into place with a curvy grip underneath the bobble. Let's just do the same on the other side. Give it a little roll. So that's it all pinned back. I know it looks messy, so we're just going to fix it so it looks messy but not too messy. And messy ponies are really trending right now anyway. Plus, I feel like fall, when you're sitting inside and you're all cozy, you don't want to look too put together. So this is the look we're going for, people. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the top part at the back here up a little bit just to give it more volume. And I actually really like the way that came down like that. So that's me just brought down my little front sections. I've gave some other little bits a little pull just to make it nice and messy and tousled looking. And now all I'm going to do is back home at the base of the ponytail here to give it some more volume and make it a little bit more messy looking. So just grab your hair like that. Just at the base, leave the ends as they are. And on the other side. And the final step for this look is to grab a big section of hair from the ponytail, like this. And then we're going to wrap it around the bobble and to disguise it and secure it in place with the curvy grip. So we're wrapping like so. And then give it a tighten up. More little finishing touches and finish off with hairspray. So now we're just going to finish it off with a little bit of hairspray just to keep it in place. That is our final look. As you can see, we've got a nice thick full ponytail here. It's messy, but it's not too messy, so it is absolutely perfect for autumn. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I've inspired you to do some cute little autumn looks on yourself this fall or autumn. I'm sure you've already discussed that. But like always, please do like and subscribe to the channel and drop a comment below to let me know what looks you want to see next. Love you guys.